Hey everybody, welcome back to the Perfect Portfolio once again, and our students are just lining up, wanted to give us testimonials because the next course is coming up on April 2nd, 6 p.m. And they just wanted to share their experiences in the Perfect Portfolio and how it's changing their lives. And they're even more excited because Be Smart Pays Zero Taxes is out. It's Kindle, is instant download, and it's starting to get out there. We're way backed up on orders for the book, so like the hard copies are a little bit tight, but we'll try and get that handled, caught up in the next couple weeks. And then Audible book is coming. So, anyways, we're talking with Todd today, student who entered our course, and I think he's got the whole family into it. They're all just running like crazy on it. So, Todd, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, good morning, Mark. Thanks for having me on. Yes, I'm 62 years old. I'm an environmental and safety director here in Dallas, Texas.
Yep.
And my son actually, my oldest son actually got me involved in this.
Cool.
I'm married.
Awesome.
I've been married for 42 years
Sweet.
and and all I've done is work.
All for 40 years of work. Okay, cool. I can't quite relate to that many years, right?
Yeah.
So it is. So let me say, when you were growing up, did you grow up around financial education? Was there money? What did that look like for you?
No,
No. Okay. Well,
no,
yeah, great.
no. My
I was like,
financial
we have
education was
nothing.
is you work. That's what you
Yeah.
do. That's what you do. My
Yeah.
dad owned his own company, so that's what we did. We worked. And that
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah. Crazy. Just work. Just work,
That's
sleep.
all right, work and sleep. Because earlier, like I was telling you, that if with my dad owned his own company and probably with your background, if you didn't work, you didn't make any money. There was
Right.
nothing there. There was no sick leave. There was no time off. You had to either work and make money or you didn't.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I just mixed concrete with my dad. If my dad wasn't building chimneys, there was no money coming in. Now, the problem is, as he got older, you couldn't build chimneys as fast anymore. So, I
Right.
saw that thing.
My dad, we were heat and air business.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I've done HVAC, I've done plumbing,
Yes.
I've done electrical, I've
Yeah.
done retrofitting, worked in factories. I've done all that stuff before.
Well,
Yeah. So,
it sounds like we had the same path because in the summertime in Oklahoma is
yeah.
152 degrees underneath the house or in an
Oh
attic.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I was either in the attic in California where it's like 110, 150
Yeah,
degrees inside the attic.
absolutely.
And because they used to brace the home, so we build the chimneys, we had to put the braces for the earthquake.
Right.
I'd be either in the attic or I was bracing the house where you're drilling concrete under the house all day long.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I'd spend a week under the houses, so I can definitely relate on that. So
Yes.
my dad had one thing. He goes, Mark, you'll never get rich working for somebody else. And I was like, okay, that's it. That's all we got. Yeah, that's it. There was no internet. There was no Google. There was no YouTube. There was nothing. Didn't exist. So,
I think I was told the same thing, and there you go.
yeah, for sure. Now, before you came across the course, what were you doing to raise your financial IQ?
Uh, Went to work and max out my 401k because that's what you needed to do. And
Right.
that's what I was taught, and that's all I knew.
Yeah. Max out
And
your 401k.
that's right.
All right.
And you'll like it.
Oh, you'll love it. 401ks, right? It's a retirement account. Obviously, you need a retirement account to retire,
E-
right?
exactly. And my dad will always say, at least you have a job.
That's right.
And you're putting money towards that 401k, which is okay. I understand that, but after reading your book and doing your course, you've unlocked things in my head, and I'm like, wow, why didn't I not know this before?
Well, I didn't know it either, and I was a financial advisor. So how did you come across the perfect portfolio? It was family, right?
Well, yeah, Brandon did research. What was
Right.
interesting is he's found you on YouTube
Yeah.
when you were talking to the creator of M1, I believe it was.
Yeah, yeah, Brian. Yeah, when I interviewed Brian Barnes. Yeah.
Right. And so when he came to me, he said, Dad, you got to watch this. So we watched it and he goes, we got to research this perfect portfolio. What is because he was
Right.
always searching because
Yeah.
there's got to be something more. We've always said that. There's got to be something more.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I even said that. I was in the financial, I was like, there's got to be something more. So I had to resign. 2018, I'm like, I'm out. I'm going to go find something else to do. So,
Right, right.
any specific strategies you saw in the course that just kind of blew your mind?
Blew my mind is to buy assets, borrow against them, and then buy them again.
Right.
And to me, it's like, okay, that is so simple, but I just couldn't believe that was that simple.
Right. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And
It's
then and then teaching, I know you get this later, but like on the dividends on this, um, I've done this for 3 months, and I'm almost to 3,000 a month just in dividends.
three
And
grand a month.
huh?
3 grand a month. That's a
Yeah.
lot. I mean,
And I'm amazing. That's amazing to me.
yeah.
And I'm so excited about it that it's like every day I'm on the perfect portfolio every day.
Awesome. You're raising your financial IQ a little bit every single day,
Absolutely.
like we talked.
I
Like
got to make up a lot of time.
awesome. Well, you're 62 years young and you got a lot of time to build
Yes.
wealth. So,
Yeah, right.
when you came in the course, what age did you feel like you could become financially independent? Like you're like, oh, if I just work this amount of time, what age were you like, okay, that's where I'm financially independent?
Before the course
Yeah.
or
Before the course. Yep.
I thought, and I actually had this conversation with the owners of the company that I work for about retirement. I basically said, I'm not going to retire. I, because I saw, I could see people my age at 62, they always say, and I finally understand this comment now, I can see the end of my money.
Okay.
After taking this course, I can't see the end of my money.
Wow.
And
Interesting.
this is why I'm so excited about this.
Awesome. So okay, so before it was the original plan was work until you die. Is that what the plan?
Work until yes,
Oh, cool. Okay.
absolutely.
I
Work
hear it
until I die.
common. Most people common. Okay, what's the age now? Like when would you become financially independent where you work only because you want to?
Let me tell you, after, doing a one-on-one with you when you start this course and you went over looking at all the things that I'm doing, and you actually told me that I could actually retire at the end of this year, those words right there excited me so much that now I'm going to work as long as I want to work. I go
Yeah,
in when I want to go in, and I'm excited to know, hey, if I when the day I'm ready to call it quits, I'll be fine
yeah, for
because of
sure.
what I've learned from you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, retirement isn't like, oh no, I need to get out of my job. Just get financially independent. And if you want to keep working, keep working. Like I don't need to
Yes,
work. I don't need to get up and work every day. This is
right,
fun. It's a
right.
Saturday and I'm sitting here talking to you. This is fun. Right?
Yes, it
It's
is.
kind of
I
fun to
love
me.
it.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
See, a lot of people, back to your question, what how I got started on all this, things change, especially at my age at 62. I've had a heart
yeah.
attack and 3 heart surgeries.
Oh,
So,
we got that. We got one thing coming there. I got heart and valve repair at age 40. So there we go.
really, well,
Yeah.
I had 2 ablations for PVCs and
I had an
AFib.
ablation. I got my ablation about 2 months ago.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So my whole goal was before Brandon even found the perfect portfolio,
yeah,
my thing was with my company, I maxed out all my 401k at 59 and a half.
yep,
Now, the money I put in for 21 years, I can take out. The money the company matched, that has to stay for
yep,
emergencies, right?
yep, yep,
So what my plan was before I found you all, I was going to pay everything off just so if something happened to me, my wife and my kids will be taken care of. So
yep,
that's what I did.
yep,
And I paid the house off, I paid my kids' student loans off, and whatever else we had.
yeah,
And because of that, I was, I felt better.
yeah,
I felt better and confident that, okay, if something tragically happens, they're taken care of.
yeah. A perfect portfolio is not about telling people what to do. It's do whatever you want. Like if you want to
Right.
pay off your home, do it. If you want to use debt, do it. If you want to use a 401k, do that. If you want to use a
Right.
Roth, do that. It's just we're not financial advisors. We just teach you a cool system and then you guys can run with it and then take baby
Exactly.
steps and learn it, right? So we're not telling people what to do in this
Sorry.
course. The idea is raise your financial IQ, teach you to fish, and automate your income, right? I mean, that's what we tell people to do. So, a big question:
Well, yes.
how do you see your life changing in the next 12 to 24 months because of what you learned in this course?
The money stress for me is gone.
Gone.
That's it. It's
That's
gone.
it.
The money stress is gone. And
Wow.
I feel, my heart's better. I don't have the
Wow.
stress of thinking, okay, how are we going to make it this month? Because inflation has gone crazy, especially
Yep.
here in Texas. You know, the other day I pushed the borrow button to pay for my property taxes, and I'm like, cool.
Oh wow, you so
I didn't
let me
I didn't
just
stress over it.
so basically you had your investment account there, you
Uh-huh.
pressed the borrow button and you
Yes.
created new money that didn't exist
Yes.
and you never paid taxes on it and you paid your property taxes with money that's never been taxed. Is that what happened there?
That's why the stress of money is gone. Right there.
Nice.
Right
Awesome.
there.
Cool.
So yeah,
Cool.
I'm excited about this course and I'm gonna take it again.
Nice. You can come back as many times for free. We'll never charge you again as your
Awesome.
home guys. So
Awesome.
so we'll always stick to that forever. Okay, good. Now, reflecting on your experience in the course, let's say somebody was considering the perfect portfolio, like I want to, I'm on the edge. I'm not sure this thing. Maybe they're intimidated, scared. What would you tell that person?
I tell them jump in with both feet, truthfully, especially at my age. Like I said, for someone my age, there's still hope. And again, potentially for me, I can mentally finally relax. And yes, coming into this, uh, it was ominous. But I told myself, hey, I'm 62. I don't know how much time I have left. I'm gonna jump in with both feet,
Yep.
and I am just going to become a student again because I've been listening to everybody else for years, and where's it got me? Right.
Right. Right.
So I say just jump in and do it and ask as many questions as possible, read the book over and over again, and
Yep.
and follow the principles.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Well, good. Well, it's been great having you in the for. I know you're teaching the whole family, right? You guys are just running around like teaching
Well,
the whole family.
I'm more learning. Basically, my oldest son's teaching the family. We're just learning.
Awesome, awesome, great. So you just say jump in, learn, and of course, for students who aren't familiar with the course, it's April 2nd when we're launching the course again. You can attend first 3 classes. We don't charge you a dime, and then you can just figure out if this is a fit for you, right? It's not a fit for everybody, but you can look at alternatives and just raise your financial IQ and attend the first classes for free. Hey man, Todd, super good to have you and your
Thank
family in.
you.
And man, I'm excited to talk to you like a year from now. That's be crazy. You'll have like just
I'm
hanging out for
excited
fun.
to.
And if you want to keep working your job, keep doing it.
I will. And thank you for
No
all the
problem.
hard work you and your crew or your team has put in because this is amazing.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate our students. Great. Good talking to you.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.